Hello, everybody. It's your boy JJ Sauce the Boss, and I just wanted to let you guys in on something. I'm going to be doing a new series. It's going to be a hopefully daily series of me playing chime and deepwoken. Now, just keep this in mind. I am not good at deepwoken PvP. Like, probably not even a little bit. Honestly, I'm probably like I don't even know if I'm not the worst player. Actually, I might as well be the worst player, honestly. But I'm still gonna try because playing chime is how you get better in deep woken. And I just want to show you guys all the builds that I have finished that will be going into chime. And this is a voiceover because the mic in the video is actually really bad. So hopefully the voiceover makes you guys able to hear me a little bit more clearly. But this slot right here is my first ever max level build ever in deepwoken ever. It is, as you can see, 142 years old, and it is it's it's decent, honestly. It's probably like not even like comp anymore, but I'm still gonna go into chime anyways, because sometimes grandpas can cook. But regardless of grandpas being able to cook, this is the first slot that will be going into chime. It is my first ever max level slot. It is actually the one of the like back when Agamatsu was doing the domain expansion stuffs. This is actually the build that came up before the domain expansion. The whole domain expansion meme, as you can see by the age, and it's a corrupted gravity field with ice fissure, and literally it's like the first of its kind. Or like maybe like the second, but it was definitely before Agamatsu made his. But yeah, that's the first slot, and we going on to the second slot. Okay, now this slot right here is actually a slot that most people have actually seen before. This is a prog slot that I was doing with my friend. It was called the Iron Brothers progression. Now this slot might look a lot different from the people that have actually seen it before, and that was because I actually okay. Basically, it was a dual progression at the start with me and my fellow friend that I made off YouTube, and we were gonna do a both Iron Singer progression. He had like a heroism flintlock, I believe, in the thumbnail, and then before I was able to make part two, like some days later, he actually wiped the slot. So I not wiped, like he didn't do it on purpose. Like I don't even know what happened. I think he said he was doing layer two for some reason, but yeah. I turned into a slow progression, and it was pretty much just grim from there. It was my first ever like going something other than fucking Jet Striker, and I went Fate Trimmer, and I pretty much just wanted to make like a Barber-esque build. And this is actually not the finished product because I actually remade this build. As you can see by the wild enchant, it used to have metal. As you have metal anklets of Olsen, but I got a 3-star damage one and I tried to roll metal and I got wild, which is wild in itself. But yeah. Basically this is the Iron Brothers slot that never got to be finished in the progression because the brother got wiped, so I just progressed it off camera and I finished it. I gave it some rings and stuff, gave it the anklets, and I'll see if I could try to get metal on the 3-star damage ones. And then because it had the pens when I first, I think I said that already. I had pen, but I got 3-star damage when I tried to get metal on the 3-star damage ones. But yeah, these are all my talents and stuff. And this is just another slot that I will be going into chime with. Honestly, the build is also decent. The one that I made after the version 2 is way better. Like way better. Like leagues better than this slot. But yeah, I'll probably get to that slot. I'll probably tell you when I'm on the slot right now, but let's go to the next slot. Now, this slot right here is definitely my favorite, if not second favorite slots of all my finished slots, like ever in the history of deepwoken. Like easily one of my favorite slots. Like as you can see, I got all like Barber named or Barber S mantras, as you can see. Like I got need a cut, take a seat, come get a low taper fade, stuff like that. Got burst fade and stuff. Like they're all named after haircuts. Unless it's like a combo extender, like come get a combo to get a um low taper fade, come get a burst fade, come get a messy crew cut, stuff like that. It's like a combo extender. And yeah, I probably had like the most fun fighting on this build because it's just like I don't know, it's just so fun. I put a lot of passion into it, as you can see by the mantra name. But these are the rings and stuff. Got ring of casters for more damage on the mantras and stuff. This is like mostly like Iron Tether spam build, but you could do other mantras as well and stuff. And this slot also has the 2-star pen metal anklets because I had to take it from the first barber and give it to him because this is the better barber. And I was gonna try and get the 3-star metal so I could give it to this slot, the version 2, but I got wild as you saw, so yeah, it's kind of grim. Those are my talents as you saw. I think I showed them all. And yeah. I also didn't get Ghost or Condition Runner, which is kind of bad. But I guess it's not the end of the world, but definitely would have liked to have at least like probably Ghost, but definitely at least like one or the other, at least, at the very least. And yeah, that's this build. On to the next one. Now, believe it or not, most people have probably already seen this build. Well, technically not seen it, but like it's the one build that I made from calling it like the fastest build in deepwoken, and honestly, it is. Honestly, it's like this build has Jet Striker mixed with Adrenaline Surge, mixed with Spectre Path mode, mixed with Lightning Cloak. Like, look how fast I go. Look how much distance I cover in like minutes. And yeah, the Lightning Cloak cuts off, but imagine how long it stays when you're in actual combat. Like, you could actually zoom across the map, and if you have Spectre Path mode on too, oh my goodness, you go absolutely zooming. Like, it's so good for like I guess running or doing like insane mix-ups. For this build, I don't think I finished it because the monsters aren't fully leveled up or like leveled up at all. But after I finished like getting to level 20, I kind of just like went on to do the barber slot and another slot that I had to rework because complications. But yeah, this is basically like the fastest build in deepwoken easily. You could definitely like run away or like combo someone up to like hell and back with this build. It's super cool to use, super fast to use. Like, who doesn't love popping Adrenaline Surge, Lightning Cloak, Spectre Path while using Jet Striker? Like, speed is the key on this build. But this is another slot that I will be taking into Chime. And honestly, if somebody could this build, they could probably do way better like PvP wise than me. But honestly, this build is in my hands it's probably not that good. But let's go to the next slot. Now this slot right here is probably my second favorite build that I've ever like. Well, it's my third now, but at the time when I was making it, it was my second favorite build, next to the Barber. I think I was progressing these slots at like the same time as each other. But that's besides the point. This is my I guess in a sense crazy slots build because you can see like I have multiple stats into the weapon points, but it wasn't supposed to be a crazy slot. It was just supposed to be just Harita with mantras it absolutely should not have. And honestly, the fact that it has these mantras that it shouldn't have make like insane combos, honestly. Like you could probably do what was it called? I have it named something different in another slot, but it's like I think it's called punishment. You use punishment into like a creator leap, into creator dive bomb. Like you could do so much crazy stuff with this build, and then like Master's Force being a punching tool. But honestly, outside of PvP, this is probably gonna be my PvE slot because that's Providence Thorns, because you know, Providence Thorns is great for PvP. I mean PvE. And honestly, when it comes to grinding slots, I don't really have any at all. So probably just gonna use this one for the time being. As you can see, I'm showing off all the monsters and stuff, like monsters it should and should not have. Like this build cooks. Well, we'll see if it cooks, but hopefully it does. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think this slot also has a decent rings, but it doesn't have just a car. It has something completely different. I think it has. I think it's like for every parry you get more ether, which is pretty good for like Prophet Thorns. But yeah, let's go on to the next build. Now this slot right here. Oh whoa, Widow. Why is Widow here? I mean, this is a voiceover, so I guess I could just talk while I'm fighting Widow. But basically, this slot is basically it's like the slot that you just saw before, but it's just with the new mantras. Like Sky Shutter Kick actually does so much damage. It's really good for PvE. If you don't have it for PvE, definitely go get it, please. It's so good. It's actually ridiculous how good it is. And honestly, this build, I don't know if it's good for PvP yet, because I've never fought anybody yet, but that's where we're going to chime next video, so let's see if it cooks. This build is also not fully finished. It's level 20, but I still have to put in the 15 investment points. And also the drip that it has on right now, not counting the anklets, it's actually from the original weirdo build. Also, that build is a bomb build. This build is also a bomb build. And bombs are very good on like any build. The fact that you could just drop bombs and get people off of you because the pocket bombs is very good in my opinion. But anyways, this build is the version 2 of the last build that you saw. Instead of it being a PvE build, this is for PvP, and it's very drippy and it's probably very strong because of Sky Shutter Kick. Sky Shutter Kick has like a wayward on it, so you can use like wayward into like almost anything. These are all the rings and stuff too, by the way. And yeah, basically this build is the new mantras plus more mantras that just Kurita users should not have, but that's okay because we have them and we're gonna disorient the hell out of the opponent when we fight them. And then besides that, it also has elastic, and honestly I don't really know if I want to keep the elastics. Like, it could be good because some people say that just created animations are really janky, so them being able to be like drawn close to me and have to be like forced to parry, but if they can't parry the animations very well, then I guess it's pretty much just like game over. So I do like decent damage for, you know, light weapon. I still have to do even more damage because I still have 15 investment points to put in, but honestly, when the build's finished, it'll be a lot better. But for right now, it could be decent. Something like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I still need to get bombs, of course. But I'm probably gonna go max out some monsters with the 2K or 1K that I have with the new monsters and stuff. But yeah. Let's go on to the very last build that I will be progressing with. Okay guys, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I didn't even realize the first time, but my recorder actually ran out of space, so I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. This is the last build that I'll be going into chime with, not progressing with. I don't know why I said that last time, but this is the last slot I'll be going to chime with. Originally this was supposed to be like the fastest build in deepwoken, but I realized I can make it so much better, and I did. And I plan to wipe this build because, as you can see, it has like no mantras. That's because I took all the gems off this build or off this slot, and I gave it to other slots that actually like I like using and having fun with. But I'm still gonna go into chime with this slot anyways. I'll probably just give it back its mantras and stuff, but it was gonna have no gems. It's not gonna be high level at all. Like, and I'm probably gonna have to give it a different light weapon. I might give it anklets because I have a spare, but yeah. I used to have Umbral 3-star damage, I believe, and I give to another slot, so anyways, these are all the slots that I will be going into chime with, and hopefully I will see you in the video. And I'll see if I can put like all the HP of all the slots in order of how I showed them on the screen. But if I'm not, then yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the chime video.